I was looking at your social media. What I kind of took a liking to was the first thing that you guys posted was a meme. You sang Nickelback. I fucking laughed out loud. Have you been to Inkwell? I mean, I made that meme, like, it was my biggest meme ever. I got 5,000 likes. The waiters are higher than every kid in there. They're so blazed, but I love it. What about Big Daddy Crick?
For context, we practice in a dank-ass basement.
We're playing Big Daddy Crick for the first time. There was a big cricket that was just chilling. Stopped the song and the cricket left. And we were like, that's it. That's Big Daddy Crick.
We're Via Ripa. This is called Nicotine.
And this is an intro that you'll only ever hear live.
And tonight I'm not a piece of shit, lost in this world and out of it. 5, 4, 3.
Hello, and welcome to the MCM Podcast number 20. Of course, my name is Max, and that fucking idiot JR is not here today because he had something else scheduled. It's something worthless, unlike probably his little brother's birthday who just turned 13.
Happy birthday, JR's brother.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
bro.
birthday.
Whatever, but listen, you're not here, so you're just leaving me high and dry. But no, we'll do well today. This honestly reminds me, I used to do YouTube videos, guys, and it just, when you're speaking to the camera yourself, it feels like scary that it's just yourself talking, but we'll get through this, of course, and you know, one thing I wanted to get into is that we've had such a big variety of guests on this show, whether they've been social media influencers, which I gotta say, I've been so surprised by TikTok kids, because I used to fucking hate them. I'm not gonna lie. I used to say those fucking dancing pieces of shit, and then I joined and like everyone, I got addicted, and it's bad. Baby. Holy shit. But I met some of the coolest and just funniest people through there where it's not just dancers, which I'm happy about. I'm not talking shit on like Charlie or Dixie or, you know, those girls that dance. But today we have a local and up and coming band, which I actually heard like on social media, some of their music. And I'm going to get into a quote later on talking about them where someone at their first show literally didn't even realize that that was their first time playing a show. They were just so dumbfounded. I heard their music. And alternative music, and also indie more, because they're an indie like surf band, is probably my favorite type of music. I want to put alternative and indie together because that would make like hip hop and EDM like 4 or 5, and that's just not right. So I'm going to put them together. But how's it going, guys? And obviously, I want you to introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, it's going very good. I'm Mystery Mike. I'm the guy. The guy who like stands. I don't like being the guy that much, but you know. Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm going to send it over to my pal, Nick.
My name is Nick. I'm not the guy. I play the drums. We're all a little bit the guy, but Mike's more the guy. I'm going to send it to
you. guys
Sean.
are all the fucking guys.
That's
we're all the guys together. It's cute.
No, we are all the guys.
We're all the guys.
Yeah.
I'm Sean. I play bass. And yeah.
I feel like I'm in a support group right now.
So tell me your feelings.
I'm Matt, and I just make sure everybody's fucking in tune before we play.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Awesome,
he takes care of that stuff.
You're a big part of it, because like this wouldn't sound right.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm like, playing. See right here?
Start turning like metal band. Just,
every time I'm a hardcore drummer, like originally, or like hardcore and like third wave ska and like punk and all that. So every time they don't want me to play really hard and really fast, I do it anyway.
It's coming though, Nick. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, we're gonna get heavy very soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get very heavy.
I can't wait for that heavy like metal rock Iron Maiden album that you guys do out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
we have plans. We have plans to do a thrash metal album.
Yeah. Oh, we do.
We've got like scattered songs that are like that, like just kind of like strewn about all of our like more chill stuff, like surfier stuff.
Dude, I like it. I know. I can't wait. I was listening to your like stuff. Even it's on Apple Music. Yep. It's on all of the streaming services, of course. And weirdly enough, guys, I just want to say I'm holding this like big sword here. And if you guys aren't scared that I'm holding this right now, you don't really know who the fuck I am. I mean, it's not that I'm just fucking crazy and weird. I mean, I don't know.
Like, yeah, that's really weird because like Mike was like, "Yo, should we bring our sword?" And I'm like, "Bro, that's weird, you know." Like,
you guys bring it everywhere else.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually terrified right now. So,
aren't you the band that just carries around swords to your show? Just
I kind of want to be. I'm not gonna lie. You're making me want to be.
Yeah. Can I show up to one of your shows with the sword? sword?
Yeah. And then come on stage and do like a little demo of all your tricks.
Our all ages shows are actually sword encouraged. Yeah, it's BYOS.
BYOS.
Very into swords.
Come with a sword, leave in a cop car. That's what I like. I need that for my record. So I was looking at your social media, and what I kind of took a liking to was the first thing that you guys posted was a meme, and I think it was you. Well, let me just say, it was on January fucking 17th, a while back.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't find your page until a little bit later on, dude. But you basically said like good afternoon, everyone, and then you sang Nickelback.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let me just tell you, I fucking laughed out loud. That's a big meme among the meme community.
Yeah.
What was going through your head?
It was actually, I took that video like probably 3 years ago, and I just got home from something. I don't know what, just something came over me. I think probably the spirit of Chad Kroeger was like, you need to
That's
play
his name? Wait, that's
Chad
his name?
Kroeger.
Yeah, Chad Kroeger.
Holy shit.
The legend,
Dude, him and Avril Lavigne were married.
They were.
Oh,
Story
gosh.
of my life, they got divorced.
Oh my god.
I would
farther
divorce
away
Chad
in
Kroeger
age.
too.
Dude, I know.
No offense, Chad Kroeger.
Yeah, I guess Mike had the spirit of Chad Kroeger 3 years ago, and we made that was the night we made the Instagram, and we didn't have a
Awesome.
name until January 17th.
So what was behind
We
Via
just
Ripa?
needed Mike, what's behind Via Ripa? Let me
Oh,
know.
like why the name?
Yeah.
It's a street down in Seabright. I always just thought it was just a weird name, like a cool name.
sick.
So yeah, that could be a band name, you know?
We're in Seabright. I used to live
It's
there.
like right after you go over the bridge, you make a right, and I think it's like 3 streets down. Yeah.
Closer to Sandy Hook.
That's sick,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I like that, where it's like you took the name of something, but you made it your own.
Exactly.
Well, Mike was like a couple years ago. He went to probably tell him about.
Oh yeah, it started off like I was down in Florida going to school, and then I just started playing guitar with my buddy, and I was like, oh, we should make something out of this, and like for some reason that street just popped into my head. I was like, oh, there we go, let's do it.
That's sick.
And
Yeah.
so when we were trying to figure out a name, we couldn't. And Mike was like, "What if we just did Via Ripa?"
Yeah.
That was the most infuriating thing too, because
Yeah.
we went back and forth for weeks with ideas, and he goes,
Big Daddy
"Well,
Crick was our.
my old band is
That is
called
one of
Via
your
Ripa."
songs.
Yeah.
The last song of the year.
It was one of those things when he just said it, and we were just like,
Why did you
"Fuck you!
say
Why did you say that
Yeah.
like 3 weeks ago?"
So we texted his friend, who's also my really good friend too, and was like, "Hey, we'll give you a 1% share in the band. We can take the name." He's like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So yeah,
If he ever becomes like, listen, when you guys blow up and he gets at like 1 million for that 1% share,
yeah.
he'll be like, fuck
Big
yeah.
deal.
So, talking about Chad, he's getting a beer right now. It's cool. We can even see him in the back end. He's getting the cider, dude. Like I said,
looks good.
it's fucking
It's good.
banging.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's banging. One thing I wanted to get into really quick, dude. Nickelback. All right, I know this is a weird subject, but let me just say, they get so much fucking hate.
So
Yeah.
much hate.
But you know what? Everyone knows their songs. You
Yeah.
play a
Yeah.
Nickelback song. Why the fuck?
Well,
I don't understand the
I'd
hate,
like
really.
to
I
think
don't get
that
it.
the Potter Puppet Pals music video for Rockstar. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I know.
That's how I got into Nickelback, because it's this video of like the Potter Puppet Pals.
He said that's how I got into
And like there's
Nickelback.
these like little tiny Harry Potter animated like going through Rockstar. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and I'm like I just don't wanna be big. Like, yeah. And then I listened to the album Dark Horse when I was in 6th grade, and I thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Bang time.
And then my friends were like, "Yo, you can't. Like this shit is bad." Like they had a song called like Sex. Like
It does, yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." My friends were like, "You gotta stop."
The thing about Nickelback that I've kind of come to realize is that if you listen to like one or two of their songs, they're fucking great.
Yeah.
But then if you listen to all of their songs in a row, you're just listening to the same fucking song.
That's the big
over
thing.
and
Is
over
they
and over
sound
again.
the same.
It's everything is the same, and that's why if
But
they just
now, granted, Nickelback is all living rent free in all of our heads right now.
right.
And has been forever. So like it doesn't matter whether like they
Yeah, I'm
they
sure
did
he's
it.
not
They
bothered.
succeed. They won.
No,
Listen,
basically.
Chad Kroeger can live rent free in my fucking house, okay? That guy. Let me just say, it's just. I wouldn't. It's one of those things. If someone gave me tickets to a Nickelback concert, I'd go.
Me too.
I'm not spending
Right.
$40 or $50, but you know I'm on the lawn singing every song.
I'd be right there
right.
with you. Be right there with you, man.
I don't know. It's just one of those things, dude. One, they're so successful. They really
so
are.
successful.
So it's like you're gonna get the hate. I mean, there's plenty of
Yeah.
artists like holy shit, like Britney Spears. Plenty of them like can't. You hear them without auto tune. One, my favorite right now, my favorite artist is Post Malone.
Oh
I
yeah.
love me some Post.
He's
Post
great.
is good.
And the thing is, he actually recognizes. He's like, yeah, I use the fuck out of auto tune, and
Yeah.
he's like the first one to say it. But he's like, yeah, but you guys still like my music, so he's not acting like he has a sick voice.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like he kind of does though.
Yeah,
It's
he can actually sing.
I watched all of his
Really
old
good sing.
videos before he kind of blew up as Post Malone. He has
Bob
a cover
Dylan.
of Don't Think Twice It's Alright by Bob Dylan, and like
Yes,
It's beast. It's
after
amazing.
I heard that, I learned how to play that song, and I was just like, oh my god, like he's great.
That was the day that it occurred to me that Post Malone was actually sick.
Yeah.
And then I went and listened to all of his music, and I was just like, what the fuck? This guy's
Feeling Whitney.
Oh no, I got the last
Feeling Whitney.
the Cider King.
Dude.
It's
now
all
we gotta
too.
share that, all right? Put
Send it
5
around.
straws in there.
That's not COVID friendly.
Yeah, it's not actually. We're 6 feet away.
Yeah,
We
this
are.
is
This is
fine.
good.
Listen, we're in a band. We're fine.
Yeah, you guys are immune.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you been to Inkwell? I mean, I made that meme. Like, it was my biggest meme ever. I got 5,000 likes, and I was like, damn, this is either going to shut down the page or it's going to be good. And I was like, if you use the Inkwell bathroom, you're immune to
Yep.
a
I was in
shithole.
Inkwell like 3 nights ago.
All right, so this kid, you're set. You're going to live
I'll
for
be
forever.
all right.
Did you lose
Listen,
something
I'll
there?
survive. What was that?
Did you lose something there? Why were you there? Were you looking for something?
No, I went on a drive and I was just like, I want some Dutch coffee. I want a sandwich.
All right.
I'm gonna go eat some corn nuggets right now.
Dude,
by myself.
the food's banging.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
no,
I love
is.
it. The corn nuggets are like my favorite
Yeah.
thing ever, man. I can just eat them for days.
But the service is the one thing, dude. The waiters are higher than every kid in there. They're so blazed,
Yeah.
but I love it. Where it's like, dude, the thing is when they ask you, oh, do you want like for like your water? You just got to order your food there, or you're
Yeah.
never gonna see the kid again.
Right.
Forget it. So you better order that, and still an hour later you're getting your food.
Right.
Given. But it's just like that cultural place where you ask your parents, oh, God, I went there back in the day. So I'm happy that, it survived during COVID. A lot of businesses have shut down.
Yeah.
So my next thing, you guys know Tame Impala, of course.
Yes.
And they have a big meme going with them as well. I don't know if you've seen it, and I'll look it up in a second. I wish I had Justin to look it up, because this went all over TikTok when making, like, it's not making fun of indie kids, but talking about indie kids whenever, like, someone opens up their voice. It's just like, down, it's like that song, whatever that main song with them. Just a girl ready to talk. She's about to say something. It just, so, of course, I'm an avid TikTok person now, more than Instagram, which is fucking crazy, and it's the worst thing ever. I want to get into your influence on, like, where you got the influence for making your band.
All right. So me and Matt were in a band before this called Hunter's Run. We were together for about 4 years with all our really good friends. Last summer, kind of like end of July, we like parted ways, and me and Matt still wanted to play music together.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Matt didn't want to play music anymore.
He was like, fuck this.
Yes,
Is that-
literally, exactly. And I was basically
Shame.
saying, like, listen, just jam with my friend Mike, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
And
I was so ready to stand you guys up, and I was just like,
He was like, wait, you said Mystery Mike? I'm in.
I was like, this kid's a fucking freak.
but then
He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all.
after our first jam, he hit me up and was like, we should find a drummer. So the last person to book a Hunter's Run show was Nick Marinelli.
Awesome.
One of my friends, acquaintances told me that, Nick was a drummer studying at the Berklee School of Music for percussion.
Oh, that's
Berklee
real.
College
That's
of Music.
real.
Yes. And so I hit up Nick after our first practice and said, hey, listen, we're going to start a new thing, looking for a drummer. Would you be interested? He was still doing school until September.
I was in my last semester. I was in my last semester at Berklee for the summer, but I was still actively booking shows in New Jersey for touring bands in Boston. Like, touring bands would come from Boston to New Jersey. So that's actually what the Hunter's Run thing was. I hit up Matt because we had a mutual friend
Yep.
who connected us, and
Yeah, she's the one that connected us for that show.
yeah. And then it just, from there, they hit me up about playing the drums for Via Ripa.
But while we were waiting for him to show up to like a rehearsal or whatever, me and Mike pretty much wrote the first EP just
Wow.
down in the basement of the house that I'm living at right now.
And then I went to Germany for the semester at like the end of August.
Sure.
So I was gone. It was just them two writing, and then he came in the middle of September.
Yeah.
They recorded everything on the EP that's on Spotify.
we
when
need
I
to
was in
shout out
Germany.
Brian.
Oh yeah, Brian DeBro.
Brian DeBro is the man behind the bass for the first EP and for like 4 songs after that.
Okay.
But I brought him in
I was
kind
in
of
Germany.
like on a whim while Sean was in Germany. I was just like, yo, like I know you've been playing bass for like 2 seconds, but like, do you want to come through and just jam with us? And he was like, yeah, all right.
It was really cool because the first time that you guys showed up, we played Bath Ave.
Yeah.
And it was really, because like 4 people who'd never met previously before, And we just got together. Fairly simple song, not too much complex shit going on. And we played that song, and like we were like, yo, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Locked in. Yeah.
It's that tight spark, dude, like that you can't get back. But that band,
I also got to say, just off the bat, like when I was in, because I went to music school, and I've been in a lot of bands, and the band that I was in previous to this was like an avant-garde, like just noise, and I hated it.
Isn't that what people say when they square up with swords?
Oh God! I was so mad about it.
I forgot. He's got a sword.
So then I like wasn't in a band from like 2018 or something, like the end of 2018 up until I joined up with them, and it was just like this magical experience for me where I was like, all of a sudden I'm in this new band that's amazing.
Yeah.
So we had, from August to December with Brian filling in for me and then just practicing, come back from Germany, figure out our band name on January 17th. We have our first show February 25th, our last show on March 10th, and then coronavirus said, hold my beer. And now we're here.
Fuck off. He said the thing.
So wait, what your first show was at TCNJ?
Yeah. February 25th, TCNJ.
And you were the second act?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I looked
you're
up.
Nardwuar in us.
I am. There's that shit. Like, how do you know that shit? It's like, are you the police?
We're gonna start giving us. We're gonna start giving us gifts, man.
I know.
When am I gonna get that sword, bro?
There's ones out there. They're not mine. I saw. That's what I want to get into. And someone, I was telling you guys that someone from the show, they interviewed someone there, and he was like, "Wait, this is that band's first time playing together? Are you fucking kidding me? That sounded great." It's just things like that where you really can't make that up. And we are also talking about the influences, and this is a quote. I'm not sure. You can tell me which one of you this is from. I found it online. Or it could just be dog shit. I could have just made this quote up. It's like, but it's each song that we write influences the next. We learn how to play and create together. We continue to write new music. The EP, this is what I fucking love. This is, whoever wrote this is poetic as shit, okay? I'm feeling like it might be.
It was absolutely 100% not that.
No, I can guarantee that it wasn't him.
This is probably the first time he's hearing it.
I can barely read
This came from one of the three of us.
Okay. So the EP is for those who want a perfect summer soundtrack or those who want to dig in deep to some more stylistically challenging music.
You read that?
That was from the EPK, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I think
awesome.
I don't remember.
we might have collaborated.
Did
on
you
that
major
one,
in creative writing in college, dude? That's
He did.
Nah, bro. I majored
eloquent.
in marketing bullshit and communications bullshit.
okay. I'm a fellow business grad too. It's complete bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
I went to music school
Bye.
for business, so
Bye.
it's bad.
Well, that dude, you were doing the whole spiel with like managing, booking shows.
But it still was business school at music school, so
Yeah, I was looking to do that at Monmouth, where it's like the music industry stuff. But honestly, dude, you look at so many successful people, and whether they work for like record labels or they're higher up in corporate, and they majored in something totally different where they're working.
Yeah, it's
the
true.
college degree really, to be honest, doesn't mean so much. Yeah. It's just what you dude. I didn't take a single real estate class in college. I've been working in it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Do I like it? Not really. But like you learn on the job. That's why I hate hearing people, I got to go back to school to get this or get that. No, it's not. So I want to get into your songs on your EP. You have 4 songs, and the first one is Nicotine. I don't know if any of you love Jewel.
No, we don't Jewel. This is a Jewel,
kids, they don't Jewel.
No Jewel
Kids
band.
don't. It's banned. They have shitty flavors now, so they have no good flavors.
No good flavors.
Bath Ave is your second song, which I think is so sick because I work on Bath Ave and I love Long Branch so much. What was behind the thought of making a song about Bath Ave?
So it's not about Bath Ave. When we were recording demos, I was just taking voice memos on my phone.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is true for every film.
Yeah, the location.
It just names it based off the location. So we had like 8 tracks or whatever, and
all of them named
they were
randomly.
all named like just Bath Ave 1, Bath Ave 2, Bath Ave 3, whatever. And so I would just send the demos to the group chat. Most of the songs have like a stupid like working title name that we just couldn't come up with anything to actually name the song, so it just stuck. And Bath Ave was one where like there was no kind of inside joke or anything. We just kind of left it at that. So there's literally don't read into the song titles.
Oh, wait, don't read it.
Oh, I'm gonna go deep into it.
There's nothing there.
I mean, like you could try, like if you want to, like really conspiracy it, like.
Wait, like isn't it Genius that like takes apart lyrics and I'm just gonna fucking do that for you guys. I'm just gonna make
could if you want to.
Talking about on Bath Ave, like they were there riding a skateboard and saw like a homeless man jerking off, and just, from that day it was just
That's it. It's Bath Ave. It's gotta be
Bath Ave.
And now, what about about Big Daddy Crick. And let me just tell you, the first time I read that, I was like, what the fuck?
I gotta tell this story. I'm sorry. I gotta.
For context, we practice in a dank ass basement.
Yeah, it's gnarly down there. And when we were playing Big Daddy Crick for the first time, there was a big cricket that was just chilling.
Legitimately, just a cricket.
It was chilling, and then we stopped the song, and the cricket left, and we were like, "That's it. That's Big Daddy Crick.
That is the
that's Big Daddy Crick." And then we were like,
It's 100% a mic line.
We should call this band Big Daddy Crick, and Matt was like, no. But then we were like, let's just call the song Big Daddy Crick, and Matt was like, still no. But then we did it anyway, so now that song is called Big Daddy Crick.
And have you heard any, do people not like the song because the name?
No.
Right here.
Yeah,
That's the only one. Everybody actually loves that song. So.
Yeah. It's 6
That's
minutes long. I know, I like it. It's
Yeah.
really chill, and I like it. Takes a while
What's
to get
really
into.
surprising is that, according to our Spotify for artists, our most popular song is, we put out a single, a Nicotine.
Okay.
That's, number 1.
Awesome.
Number 2 is Bath Ave. And then number 3 is Big Daddy Crick. Big Daddy Crick just passed 1,100 streams the other day.
Hey.
And we're so surprised because we thought the other song Fingertips on it, which is 3.5 minutes. We thought more radio friendly.
Yeah.
People like the 6.5 psychedelic Pink Floyd brain trip. I guess, bro. It's crazy.
Dude, you never know.
No, you really don't. Yeah.
That's why you never know. You're especially with me, I'll put out memes, dude, and I fucking hate them. I'm at the edge of my seat with this meme page. I'm so done. I'm ready to give it up. But I'll post shit and I'll be like, dude, this is funny as fuck. And it bombs. And then the shit that I'm like, dude, this isn't fucking funny. This is dog shit. And then I post and it blows.
That's how it works, man.
I think more people relate to dog shit than you realize.
Yeah.
Maybe it's our taste is too good for
People
that.
love eating
Simply
shit.
too good.
People love eating shit.
Yeah.
Well said, Shawnee.
It's a very well said thing that he just said. I'm gonna take my.
Dude, I agree. I think you just got to make music for you guys, of
I
course.
think that's definitely what we're doing.
That's what it kind of started out as. We were just kind of we would bounce ideas off of each other, and he'd come up with something, and I'd go home and I'd be like, oh fuck, I have to write something to compete with that, and he'd do the same thing, and we just kind of keep trying to impress each other.
Yeah.
What sucks is when we first started doing that, I was in the middle of these two, I play bass, so I'm kind of just and they're just talking to each other, talking about all these different chords adding, and I'm just yo, I'm just really trying my best right now. Just give me one note, sir. I was I'll figure it out. The rest. So watching these two, they wrote actually. Big Daddy Crick was that was one of the first songs that we kind of completed. And so watching that get done in 3 days, while they were together doing it, and then when we were done, we're oh my god, this is it. Just watching both of these two put it together, yeah, and then have Nick come into that and play the perfect drum part for it was pretty cool. Shit just kind of works sometimes.
Yeah. It sometimes it falls into place in ways that it's weird because there are. I like I said, I've been in a lot of bands and a lot of the time you can't. It just sometimes you have to force it. You know what I mean? There are times where if I'm trying to put together a drum part or I'm trying to arrange a part for any project, I have to actively think about putting it together. But with these guys, everything just kind of happened, and before I knew what I was playing, I was already playing it, and I actively needed to record myself doing it because I couldn't even fathom the shit that I was playing.
Of course.
It just,
It's something you can't plan for is what you're saying. You just got to go through the motions.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just falls together, you know what I mean? And I've only been in 2 projects like that ever, and this is one of them. So, I mean, I don't know what that means, but something, you know?
So, guys, is this your first time being at this studio?
No.
Really?
Yes, for me.
For you?
Yes.
Oh, for Nick, yes.
For Nick,
me, Matt, and Mike, no.
Oh, okay.
Me and Matt, with our old band Hunters Run, our guitarist, went to school for audio engineering, recording, all that.
Okay, sick.
And he put up most of the money, but me and Matt helped out with some of the rent, and we rented out. There's a recording studio in the basement of this place. So for about 1.5 years, we ran a recording studio. We had bands come in. We recorded ourselves. We did some live sessions. This one band, Phone Boy, they're really, really cool. Check them out. They got
Check out Phone Boy.
Check out Phone Boy. A couple 100,000 listeners on Spotify. So that was really cool to work with them. Mike came in just to check out the studio a couple times, but that was kind of I think when I really wanted to just be in a band and do cool shit because
you were doing the business side.
Dude,
you guys basically were. You had the studio and you were.
We had enough money to basically say let's see if this works. And for a while, the studio was paying for itself.
Awesome.
We had enough people coming in where they could cover the rent, and basically we would just pitch in money to help for extra expenses of the studio. We did that for about a year and a half.
It's very entrepreneurial of you guys.
It's
it
crazy.
really is.
Yeah, and it was just a lot of fun.
You don't really. I feel like the whole mind of like people see creatives like you guys, where it's just they're only good at their craft, this or that.
Yeah.
But then you're like, okay, you're doing the business side of this, and you're also, especially in a up and coming band, dude. You're the guys, booking everything, making sure everything's going right, the sound, everything. So you got to hats off to you guys.
Yeah.
I respect it.
So it's really, really cool to come back here like a year later, and
And you were saying what the dumpster? Is the
Dumpster is the
Guys,
same fucking
We're
dumpster.
gonna you said I was gonna say we're gonna take a picture in front of the dumpster. Let's fucking go in the dumpster.
We gotta do dumpster
always
diving
wanted to get a
photo
dumpster.
shoot.
And whatever we
diving.
find in there is ours. All
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
just a bunch of asbestos plates.
We're gonna get diseases from it.
Trying
but at
as
least-
best as I can.
No, you're saying that the owner of our studio, Ming, who's
Yeah.
the man, he didn't know that you guys are down there.
Yeah, so for I guess the first couple of months, we didn't really know that there was any other cool shit going on in this building.
The only thing we knew about was the daycare center that was right on top of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no.
we got some complaints at first, but
It was a bilingual.
Mommy, what is that?
It's a bilingual daycare center, and they were just always popping off. And
They were not
everyone's
having
telling-
it.
Pop it off.
They were not having it.
But so I guess Ming, the guy who owns a Share Universe, where we're in right now,
Yeah.
didn't know we were down there, and people would come in to record podcasts later at night, and I guess we'd be practicing or recording downstairs. And this building's kind of empty, so the sound just
yeah.
travels right up. We were right next to the elevator shaft.
Yeah, we
so
were
it
right
just
under
go
the
right
elevator.
up. So people would be talking to Ming and be like, "What's that noise going on downstairs?" And he would tell people like, "Oh, we think the place is haunted." And finally one day he found Brian, the main owner of the studio, and was talking to him, found out that he owned the recording studio downstairs. And he hung out with Brian a little bit. Brian came up, saw the space, and he kept telling people it was haunted because that's funny.
Yeah, it is, because I don't fuck with that shit. So Ming's like, oh yeah, go down in the basement, Max. There's something cool down there. By the way, text me when I'm down there. It's haunted.
Yeah.
I shit my pants.
Sean Cuddy is actually the ghost of this building.
Yeah.
Hey, you are the ghost of it. Do you guys believe in ghosts or
Yes.
Fuck yeah, man.
I do,
Jeez.
100%.
Yeah.
So I used to live in a house in.
Oh no, that's what I love. The
You
ghost
said really?
story.
So there's a.
Boy.
I think it's like. Oh fuck. There's a house on West End Avenue that
Right next to
Bruce
Bruce Springsteen's.
Springsteen recorded "Born to Run" at.
Shit.
I used to live next door to that house.
Is this 7.5 West End Court?
7.5. I lived at 8 West End Court.
Okay.
I was like 6 or 7 at the time, but my mom swears to me, and my mom's not like a super religious or she doesn't believe in this stuff,
Yeah.
but she swears that every once in a while the bathtub would just start running.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
That's creepy as fuck.
it's cool stuff. I don't know.
Everyone
He's
has
a
Probably got
ghost.
dealed
Yeah.
by a ghost.
Everyone
but I'm
has
okay
those
with it.
stories, dude, where it's just when you can't explain it, that's when it really
It's freaky.
fucks with you.
Yeah.
And I lived in an old house when I went to Monmouth off campus, and it was like a big older house. But dude, I'm like a freak. I don't live far away. I live 20 minutes away. I literally won the award for not going home a single day all year.
Damn.
And I would be there alone. It was like a 7-bedroom house. And high key, dude, there was some noises and shit like that. My one roommate, he heard a noise one night. He was there alone in the basement, and he went down there. I was like, bro, you're fucking kidding me. He said he went down there with a knife. I was like, bro, if it's a ghost, you're fucked.
Come on, man.
The second, dude, one night, funny enough, I heard something, and to this day, I'll just make this quick, dude. At 2 a.m., I was there alone. It was snowing. My car was snowed in. I heard banging on the front door, and I look out my window and I see 3 people banging on the front door. It was like a snow day 3 years ago over December, and I'm shitting my pants.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I have swords and shit. I'm not gonna lie. So I had a samurai sword, and I somehow go back to sleep an hour later. They stop. I didn't know who it was. I thought they were trying to break in during a snow day. What the fuck are these people doing? It's whatever. I wake up the next day. I see the neighbors shoveling snow. I was like, yo, guys, did you hear someone was trying to break in houses last night? And it was these 2 girls and then this other guy, and they were like, oh, at 2 a.m.? I was like, yeah, that was us, they said. I was like, what the fuck? Why? They were like, oh, we saw your car in the driveway. It was the only one. We thought you were lonely and wanted a drink. I was like, bro, you guys scared the absolute fuck out of me.
I can't do that,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie. If I had
That's
a BB gun, I would just be at the freaking thing.
Yeah.
It was, no, honestly, I do believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
It's just the same thing with dude, aliens and whatnot. Like, listen, we're completely sober, not high right here at all. Like, if this was a Joe Rogan podcast,
Are we completely sober?
Mike said to me in the parking lot, he said, how long until we get to the conversation on aliens?
I just lit up when you said that, man. Let's talk aliens.
no, dude, it's just
Now we're the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, especially.
that's what I love for 3 hours, dude. He's so fucking stoned and he's so like just having a good time.
Yeah.
No, dude, what was that one thing where he was like talking? He's like, the utter intelligence of like the human race. He's so deep into a thought, and then he's like, Jamie, can you pull up that video of the deer getting hit by the truck?
Dude, yes.
It was like the most Joe Rogan moment.
No,
He's
I know
so,
the clip you're talking about, dude.
he's so deep into like highs, like that, and then Jamie, can you do that? I would die if I just said, Justin, can you pull up that thing about the hamster getting or whatever?
The hamburger, what?
I was saying hamster.
Someone say Hamster World?
Dude.
Hamster burger.
True. You guys like Travis Scott burger? Any of you guys
Travis
got it?
Scott burger.
Isn't it just a quarter pounder with tomatoes?
It sucks.
Oh, really?
And I never see McDonald's employees want to kill themselves more. That's not very PC. But when I go up, like you said, Cactus Jack sent me, and the kid at the front counter is just like, bro, I make $10, like less than $10 an hour.
I never did
I
that.
wish I made
hear that.
$10 an hour.
Yeah, it's bad. There's like that video on Instagram where the kid was like, you know why I'm here. Cactus Jack sent me, and the kid at McDonald's was like, bro, stop with that shit. We're here at McDonald's to make money. And like just acting so professional about it, but all the comments are ripping that kid. They're like, bro, you're working at McDonald's. You're not making money. You're making crumbs. So they're just that's the internet, dude. Everyone just rips each other.
Yeah.
But wait, what were you going to say? You obviously believe in aliens.
I do, man. I feel like, yeah, I 100% believe in aliens.
Awesome.
But I don't know. The question is like whether or not like they have visited us or not. That's what I really would like to know.
I would like to think that yes, there are aliens, and I would like to think that after our involvement with nuclear weapons in 1940, because right after that you have like
here we
Roswell in
fucking
New
go.
Mexico.
I
think that
Let's open it
I think
up.
once we
Open it up.
entered the nuclear age, there was a super far out alien race or whatever that was just like, oh shit, they're working with nuclear weapon. But space, I don't know, man. Aliens are cool.
What do you do? What do you think about like the pyramids? I mean, think about how I've never been to Egypt, but I've had friends who've gone.
I don't
and
know
they
that
see
much
it.
about it, but I totally like. I like the people that think like aliens look at us and go, "Look at these fucking dinguses." And
Yeah, no,
These
bro,
apes.
Exactly what they're saying.
Have you guys seen Interstellar?
Yes, Interstellar is the greatest movie ever made.
Dude, watch
Interstellar
that
is
shit.
the greatest movie.
I don't know about
Shit.
that,
Dude, that
but
movie is amazing.
I liked.
Oh yeah. Dude, that soundtrack, oh my god, I
Bro,
can't say
I thought it was the funniest
then-
shit ever that like Matt Damon was in
The Martian.
He was in
The
The Martian
Martian and that.
and
But
Interstellar,
you know what,
but
they-
it was completely different.
completely different, and they hid that from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big release. And
Yeah.
in movies nowadays, you could usually things come out, whatever. Oh, this guy's on the set.
I saw
No-
Interstellar
yeah.
in theaters. I was like, "Yo, it's fucking Matt Damon."
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, is he still the Martian right now? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, dude, he was such a piece of shit in
I
Interstellar.
know, I was so fucking
Yeah.
mad
The
at him.
biggest surprise of The Martian was Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, coming in to save the
Yeah.
day.
Yup.
If anyone
Yup.
hasn't seen The Martian,
I haven't
stop
seen the fucking
watching.
Martian.
All right,
10
what
seconds
the
ago.
fuck?
Oh no!
All right, wait,
Oops.
when did it come out? Like 3 years ago?
It came out like 2014.
All right,
yeah.
dude, I have a rule. If a
2014,
movie's more than
27.
3 years old, there's no such thing as spoiler alert. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
See the movie.
I
Okay?
agree with that.
I'm sorry about it.
I guess I'm the
I
guy.
had one buddy that didn't know that Norman Bates was the killer in Psycho, and
Really?
yeah, and so when I just said it, like that movie came out in like 1966
I had to
show
or
about
something.
I had to
know,
explain
and
Silence of the Lambs to somebody the other day.
that, like Hannibal Lecter
Yeah.
isn't like the main villain
He's not.
of the.
He's not the cop.
Yeah.
What? And they got what?
Wait.
No, wait,
Someone
there's-
thought that Hannibal Lecter was the cop.
Well, no, no.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Okay, I think I got confused.
Nice challenge.
I'm just gonna sit here and sip this.
Sit there. Yeah. I mean, we're having chill time. That's the whole thing. I don't like to call this a podcast anymore because podcasting feels like an old person game. I like to think of this more as like a talk show.
Yeah, we chilling.
I like talk shows. I've always wanted to be on a talk show.
Me too.
Dude, this
Me
is
too.
this is like the version before, of course, we get bigger and bigger, and then you'll see us next time we have you on for Via Ripa Part 2, and it's in a bigger
And then
studio.
we can look under our
Sick.
chairs and we all have swords.
Oh my god!
Yeah. And then you'll really be Nardwar.
get a sword.
All right,
He'll
guys.
be Oprah and Nardwar at the same time.
It's that time of the episode, guys. Fucking kill each other.
Last one standing wins.
He'll be the Joker in the Dark Knight.
We'll be here later.
Tryouts.
Yeah, we're just talking about killing each other. This is the conversation I can't have with like
shooting the shit.
normal people. I was gonna say, no, I didn't want to offend you guys. Normal guests.
Hell yeah,
like,
bro.
you guys are chill. Like this is the type of, because we've had some older guests on where some of them have like been 30 or 40-year-old people, and I say a joke and dude, they look at me and I'm like, oh God. And I like when you have to explain the joke, but you guys just get it. If I'm just like, I'm gonna stab you guys.
I don't know about you guys, but I have zero plans to make it to 30. So I'm in this for the fun.
Matt scares me every single day of my life. Every time you say shit like that.
Seriously.
We need to protect Matt.
Listen,
Protect him at all costs.
Yeah, Matt, you're not
Protect
going anywhere.
Smetty.
No, he's not.
But there's part of that where I do like where, dude, every day is not given. It's not. So I hate people that just, and especially with me, when I'm working like a full-time job right now, dude, and the time goes by so quick when you do that. It's fucking crazy.
I think there's a quote. The years stop coming, they don't stop coming.
Wow.
Fuck off! Oh my
hit me with
That's
that.
it. I'm done.
Oh God, that was
now Shawnee is Smash
Confucius,
Mouth.
right?
Yeah, Confucius.
Yeah, you got it right.
Smash Mouth is
Smash Mouth is Confucius.
basically.
There's plenty of people that I'm sure on Reddit that would go like. So,
Bro, I actually didn't hear that song from Shrek for the first time. That's in the Digimon movie, and that's how I.
Digimon.
That is in the Digimon movie, and I was obsessed with that song before Shrek ever came out. That was my favorite song from when I was like 5 years old.
Good job to Nick finding Smash Mouth before it was cool. Yeah.
You're like one of those OG. Yo, I knew them before they blew up. All right.
The best
I'm
video.
like that hipster. Like
The best video of I think it's
My
it's
cardigan
either
and my
Smash Mouth
tattoos.
or Nickelback,
Right.
and they're performing in Spain, and people are just throwing bread.
So it's Smash. They're playing All Star, right? The band starts. The drummer's doing like his little groove. The bass player's playing. It's a beer festival, right? And so the beer festival, they hand out bread to people so that way they don't get too drunk.
brilliant.
The people in Spain got too drunk anyway, and so
God.
Smash Mouth they start playing All Star, and like I guess he started saying, "Hey, we're so happy to be here," whatever, and the people were not fucking having it, so they were pelting the guy with bread. So while they're they're starting the groove to All Star, they're just throwing bread at him, and he's like, "Fuck you, fucking people! I can't believe you guys are throwing bread." It's fucking ridiculous.
I gotta watch that.
Is that on YouTube?
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna see.
Just
that.
I'll look up. That's
amazing.
Smash Mouth Beer
That's
Festival.
gonna be part of this interview.
I think it should actually. I've never seen it. I'm
Jamie.
dying to see it.
oh shit.
Holy shit!
man.
Although I kind of feel bad, dude. I don't. That's
Pretty
funny.
funny.
It's pretty
hysterical.
funny. It is. It's like yeah, whatever. It's like I don't hate the guys, but it's fucking funny.
It's bread.
It is.
It's bread. They're not
I
throwing
would not
rocks.
be mad if
not
someone
Mentos.
threw bread at me.
It's not
If
Mentos.
someone
I don't
threw
think
bread
I'd
at
be mad
me,
either.
I would be thrilled
I'd probably eat the
beyond
bread.
belief.
Yeah, dude. What if you're
I would
hungry?
eat all the bread.
Maybe they thought he was hungry. Like, eat up before the show.
They were just trying to take care of him.
You
Man.
look thin. Take it. Need some carbs.
You look too thin. What do you not eat?
Running low on energy here. Carbs.
I made pasta with sauce, gravy.
Well, now
Oh, I forgot. It's in Italy. Yeah, they're very. Come on, all they. That's what they fucking do. Is all the pastas and.
They love the
I,
carbs over there,
uh,
dude.
all I eat is pasta and bread.
Dude, that's
Nick
all I-
Marinara.
My last name is literally Marinelli.
Okay, this brings me to my next question that I have to ask you guys. And I'm going to take this personally.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
God.
I need all your fucking answers here. Justin knows this very well. He already knows where I'm fucking going with
Yeah,
this, and he's
smile.
staying in the back like a fucking it's
I'm concerned.
like my bodyguard. Guys, next, they bring up the swords. So there's plenty of good pizza in New Jersey, and
Okay.
so many places that you can get it from. And now there's one place that I have to ask your opinion about, and I am going to, be interested in what you have to say. And the place is called 7-Eleven.
No,
So
fuck you.
Have
Absolutely
you
fuck
eaten
not.
the 7-Eleven pizza?
I thought
and-
we were serious here today.
I am
listen,
serious here, bro.
listen.
Have you ever been drunk or stoned and eaten that?
I have never.
Of course,
No, no, no,
but
no,
I would rather be shot than
no.
be put in that
Actually,
position. Because here's the goddamn
Wow.
thing. When I was living in Boston, I lived across the street from 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven pizza was the best pizza that you could get in Boston
Okay.
because Boston pizza is trash. That was still I'm from Brooklyn originally.
Yeah.
I grew up on L&B Spumoni Gardens. Like that was my shit. You know what I mean? I had like the transcendent version of pizza. You know what I mean? Mike ate an entire pie by himself.
Yeah, the first time I had it in Brooklyn.
Because we recorded in Brooklyn with my buddy Chris Karras. If there are any musicians listening to this, you need to go to Chris Karras, hit me up so I can hook you up with him.
Yes.
And then get you all of the pizza in the world. But
I better fucking be able to use that too.
When we recorded, we got the pizza and Mike ate basically an entire pie by himself. Like
a grandma pie.
It's that
a grandma
good.
pie, not just like a
like this is like a Sicilian. This is like a Sicilian.
But grandma pies aren't thick. They're just
No.
This
This isn't a grandma pie. This is a Sicilian pie that's
like upside down almost. With
it's
the
an upside
sauces on top.
Like if you've ever heard of the upside down pie, like this is where the upside down pie came from because Spumoni Garden's been around since the 1800s. Like they've been around.
Back to the question. There is no instance where 7-Eleven pizza is acceptable.
I will fight anybody who advocates for 7-Eleven pizza.
Freshman year in high school, I was on the way to a swim meet, and my ex-girlfriend at the time was a little bit older, so she could drive. And I asked her if she could bring me some food to the swim meet. So she goes to the bus, and she meets me there. And she comes with a 7-Eleven bag. It has 2 Gatorades in it, a bag of corn nuts, and 2 slices of 7-Eleven pizza.
Bro, she didn't fucking love you. She didn't love you.
I pulled the thing, I pulled the box up, and I'm looking, I was like, where's the cheese? And she goes, oh, it's on the top of the box. I go,
I would have broke up with her right there.
And so I just said, I looked at it, and she's like, I was like, thank you. And she's like, you're welcome. I was like, I can't eat this right now. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, I was like, I have to go swim, like, in a Speedo. Like, in an hour. Like, I can't put this in it's gonna come out. It's like, it's both everything. I'm gonna have
a cloud behind him.
I'm gonna go into, like, fucking toxic shock or something. I was like, I can't eat this, no. So,
I will say, though, 7-Eleven taquitos.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll take
let me
that.
just say, you guys are doing this wrong. Okay, let me just say, and look at what I'm fucking wearing here. Look at what I'm wearing. Look at what I'm fucking wearing. An Italian horn right here. My ancestors right now are turning over in their grave like, Max, what are you doing?
They're rotating.
They're rotating, going through. This is where you gotta go. Either the one on right off of Brighton. There's one right over there. You got to get the whole pie right there. Have you ever had DiGiorno? Let me ask. Have you guys had DiGiorno?
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Yes,
it's not delivery. It's not DiGiorno. It's
just because you say the fucking slogan doesn't mean it's good.
It is. Listen, it is.
No, dude. Let me just say, 7-Eleven pizza is fucking DiGiorno.
No, it's not.
Yes,
is it really?
Yes, dude. They have it when they make it for you, dude. You could buy those cold pizzas in the fridge. They take it out of the fridge. They put it in the oven. Listen, next time you guys are drunk, it's probably right after this. Do you want to go to 7-Eleven right after this?
That way I can eat the pizza and tell you that you're wrong.
Wait, here's the deal. I'll fucking do that, dude. I'll fucking do that. Right after.
I'm sorry, I don't have an hour and a half block to schedule for shitting today. I can't do it.
No, that's what we're gonna do, guys. To the camera right here. 7-Eleven is fucking across the street. I'm gonna take these guys on MCM's fucking street, and I'm gonna film their fucking. No, I'm gonna film their fucking reaction.
We're gonna do the follow-up episode to this, and I'm gonna tell you how trash that pizza was in the first 2 seconds of this episode.
Matt, okay.
All right, fine. We're all.
I'm sorry. I'm not
gonna do this then. We're all gonna do this.
We're doing it. You think I'm fucking joking here?
Oh no, I think you're 100%.
I think that you're joking by even telling us, by suggesting that this pizza is any good.
I will take off work all day after this. I'm supposed to go in the afternoon.
Disappointed.
Hey, boss, listen, I got a big thing coming up. Yeah, 7-Eleven pizza. No, I can't come in, all right? If I'm fired? Well, it's like, dude, no, listen, it's something that you just got to try, but when you're drunk, so listen, before we go over there, you just got to pound like 10 of these.
Sure.
And then,
I'll call the Uber.
Yeah, and then call the Uber, whatever, fine, we'll get your car tomorrow, we'll figure that out.
Figure it all out.
Oh, shit.
It's easy because all I've had today in my system has been coffee and beer and cigarettes.
Best drunk food in New Jersey, hands down, is Junior's.
Bang time. I don't like Nelly's. I'll tell you right now.
Really?
I used to like Nelly's. Junior's
fat
takes
sandwiches.
We're older now, right?
The fat sandwiches.
I think we're older now. I think there was a very, it's not a mature thing to order a fat blunt at 3:30 in the morning.
Order Junior's.
Hey, can I get a fat bitch with no tomato? And they go, yeah, you can.
They point at you. They're like, I'm not a fat bitch.
Fat bitch, you go, no tomato.
Yeah, I'm fucking trying to lose weight.
Trying to lose weight.
Dude, when I went to Monmouth freshman year, they had this thing. If you just showed a Monmouth ID, you got they had $1 Big Macs after 12.
Wait.
So, all right,
Can I
ready?
tell a story?
Hold on.
That's getting exciting.
So
Wait, shut the fuck up. What? You talk shit on 7-Eleven pizza, but you eat Big Macs at 12?
All of us are going to
So
talk
the
shit
$1
about
Big Macs.
7-Eleven pizza.
The $1 Big Macs, we ruined that. If you go to West Long Branch McDonald's and you see the little sign that says $1 Big Macs,
It's no longer.
We ruined that.
Oh my God. How many did you fucking
When
order?
I was
There used to be no limitations on how many you could get.
Now
So
they're
we'd
$2.
show up after midnight. It used to be like 79-cent cheeseburgers and $1 Big Macs.
Thank you.
And so we went there, and I was like,
know, this was-
I have my Monmouth ID.
this was before marching band practice.
Here's $20. Fill me up with cheeseburgers. And like they look at me like, okay, I guess the sign doesn't say there's a limitation.
This
so
kid's
we did
definitely
that.
not living past 30. That's what they say to you.
So we did that for like 3 months, and then eventually they were like limit 1 per customer. So we ruined that.
It was fucking you.
That's good.
So,
Yep.
dude, I would come back from like a party or something, and you'd feel like already hungover, like drunk, and I would eat like 3 of those because, oh shit, good deal. I'm not gonna pass that bitch up, and you would feel worse off of that than anything.
Do you remember there used to be the buy one get one too? If you had
Yes.
so we used to do. I want $1 Big Mac. Also, give me the buy one get one because it says it on the sign.
Dude, you're robbing.
So
this
we used to
place.
get 2 Big Macs for $1,
I went in before we'd go in.
and they used to fucking hate us.
Me and Matt were in
Rob
marching band together.
McDonald's.
And before marching band, we'd drive to McDonald's. And
I love that.
Dude, I did that, and the manager was just like,
Yeah, so if anybody in this
person working-
area-
yeah,
remembers that and they wonder why it went away, I'm fucking sorry.
it was great though.
Public enemy number 1
Yeah.
right here. Oh God, that's why they had to have the Travis Scott burger. Like, oh, fuck you, Big Macs. So, really quick, I want to ask you guys. We already talked about influences. Do you have any favorite, indie or alternative bands that you kind of used to influence your music right now?
Mike, you want
Our music.
That's a hard question. There's definitely a lot. I gotta
Leave it a little bit.
I gotta really think about that one for a second. I'm gonna have to send it off to one of you boys. While
I grew up
think.
listening to heavy music, but since I met Mike, I've been trying to like expand what I listen to and stuff. There's guys like there's a guy named Alpha Mist. He's from the UK, I think. There's a band called Bad Bad Not Good.
Oh, they're
They're a
really
jazz
Bad
band
Bad
from
Not Good.
Canada.
They're very, very
They're
good.
Amazing.
sick. Tom Misch was all from the UK.
Yeah.
Super like R&B, neo soul kind of stuff. I try to listen to a lot of that stuff, but hardcore. I'm a big Dave Grohl fan. Anything he puts out is fantastic. I love Alter Bridge. Miles Kennedy is a great songwriter.
They used to be Creed.
Mark Tremonti is a great songwriter as well.
Can you take
Mike, do it.
Side note, I could do the best Creed impersonation ever.
This is
you're gonna
scary.
have to do
This
it.
is scary.
Can you take me higher?
You guys remember Grandma's Kisses back in the day?
Grandma's ass cheeks.
It's like, wait,
Grandma, your cookies make me feel like a really huge dick. Classic. That is the classic.
Yo, you thought they were cookies too, right?
oh my God.
Yeah,
of
right?
course.
They were cookies until someone was like, they're just old sponges, and you go, you don't know anything.
Dude, that was like our and I found that it's been taken off, but someone re-uploaded it. But that
That's
is like
thing.
old YouTube.
Yeah.
My roommate can recite that entire video
Oh, dude, so can I.
Yep.
from heart.
Holy shit.
I used to
I
be
don't
able
know how
to.
you guys do it.
If,
Drinking out of cups is a.
I was just about to say.
That's one of my
favorites.
Indian. Yeah, that's my favorite video
my God.
of all time.
No, me
Whose
too.
chair is that? Who brought that goddamn chair
my
here? That's
chair.
not my chair. Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say.
That's what I say.
Yeah. I thought about getting a chair tattooed to my body somewhere that just says "Not my chair, not my problem."
Well, I know
I just need
You really
that
should
tattoo.
do that.
That's
Now,
my favorite
You
thing
really
ever.
should.
I like to listen to
Nickelback?
No.
Almost got you there.
Photograph.
A lot of Pink Floyd. Like my dad liked a lot of classic rock, so
Good.
okay.
Keep going.
A lot
There
of
we
Pink
go.
Floyd, AC/DC, Paul Simon, but like I like when I was in high school, like Front Bottoms, Modern Baseball,
Awesome.
Fiddler. So I'm trying to like find like Wunderbar is really
Yeah.
cool. I guess kind of that classic rock and like the new kind of like alternative wave for those. Yeah,
Cool.
that's where I'm at.
So I grew up on jazz. So like literally
Fuck
on
you.
I literally so my like
you said that like a little bit scared. You're like,
I know.
And so after you said it, you looked around.
Berkeley College of
I just
Music
pick up
is
the
literally
sword.
a jazz school. Like that's like what my
Fucking
foundation
nerds.
is. I grew up on like Frank Sinatra, Louis Prima, Louis Armstrong, and then my dad was just kind of like, "Hey, have you ever heard of ska?" And I was like,
Wait, your dad got you into ska?
My dad got me into ska.
That's fucking weird. That's
and
almost inappropriate.
He was like, have you ever heard of Real Big Fish? And I was like,
It's
no.
incredibly inappropriate.
So my dad gave me Turn the Radio Off, and I got super into that. And then he also got me into the Misfits, and he got me into Black Sabbath. And so now all of a sudden I have Louis Prima and Real Big Fish and the Misfits, and I've got all of these different, and it kind of just built up from there. So right now, like Streetlight Manifesto is my favorite band. Jack Johnson is my favorite artist.
Jack Johnson's so
He's
sick.
just like
Banana pancakes.
yeah. So my influences are all kind of across the board.
Which is good.
I mean, I don't really know what else to say about that, but like, yeah, that's kind of how I came up is jazz and then like punk music.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
So Mystery Mike, I've talked about everyone else's. I've asked everyone about their influences in music before coming to the band. How about you? You told me that you want to
I would
take a
definitely
minute.
say a lot of like Paul McCartney. I don't know. I've always liked his like songwriting style.
Okay.
But then like more recent, I'd probably say like Alabama Shakes. Like they're one band I
Yeah.
always love to put on and just sing with.
Awesome.
That girl's got a killer voice and like. Definitely listen to a lot of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard if you've heard of them.
Yeah.
King Gizzard.
Those guys are unbelievable. One of my favorites, definitely. I think that's all I can really think of. But there's definitely some more because I listen to a pretty like wide range of stuff.
Which I think is good. I mean,
Yeah.
because you never want to be pigeonholed to one
Definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
thing. I love your sound. I like the whole surf rock, like all like indie vibe that you got going. It's easy listening, but you could sing along to it. It has lyrics that actually mean something. I'm not talking about
they
metal.
don't mean anything. Wait, so
The look of fear in his eyes just now.
the song Bath Ave, we don't remember Mike recording the vocals.
And I don't
We
as
listened
well.
back to it, and Mike,
We did
don't.
35 takes of vocal stuff, and then I sat with the guy who engineered the session. I was just like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's use that one.
So
Let's use that
when we
one.
got the
no idea
final,
what it's
Mike was
about.
like, "Yo, I don't." So we tried to do the vocals
Wait,
again.
was there someone screaming at the end of a song?
In the
That's-
beginning,
That's
Fingertips.
about magnets. Yeah, he's
Oh,
talking about magnets
yes.
and
I don't-
stuff,
yeah,
Oh,
how
yeah, yeah.
magnets work, essentially.
or how planes
That's
fly.
that's
what were you-
fingertips though. That's
The
not that
Mandelbrot
bad.
set.
yeah, the
Mandelbrot
Mandelbrot
set.
set blows my mind as well.
What do you mean?
He says the
Magnets, the Mandelbrot set. Why do planes fly? They're so heavy. How do they
Very
stay
heavy.
up? It's so
That's
heavy.
sick. Now I'm gonna listen to that song and I'm gonna fucking hear, dude. I was sitting there last night. I was like, what is he saying? And I was like taking notes, like writing down the words. I was like trying to get it because I feel like that would
Mike
be.
has this insane ability to improvise melody and lyrics and stuff. And so when we originally recorded 8 songs, 4 of which were like we redid. But Fingertips, like that last ending section, we were just like, yo, improvise something. I know you can. I have
Just
100%
yell.
confidence in you. And he started like yelling something at one point, and we're like, yo, do that. Just yell a bunch of just nonsense. And he did like 3 or 4 takes, and like I think you could probably even hear like some of the people that were in the basement with us just laughing to the bullshit. they
There's
were
one
saying.
of the takes when we were because my buddy Chris, like we kind of like did the mix together a little bit. We were going through the vocal tracks and you could hear like our buddies offering people cigarettes. Our one friend Frenchie is just like, I love his voice so
Our
much.
first
like,
show
in
at
the back of the-
TCNJ,
gonna do
Mike only had
fromage.
words for 3 songs, and the other we played like 7 songs. So the rest of the songs, Mike just made up the lyrics at the show.
I love it.
So especially that going back to that person not knowing that was
Yeah,
referred to
yeah.
him, Mike
Yeah.
didn't have words for almost all the songs. He was just going just whatever the fuck came into his mind at
That's
It's
my
crazy.
secret cap. I don't
He's a
have words
machine.
for anything.
That's some Avengers. Yeah, that's my secret.
That's my secret cap.
I'm always just spitting out fucking retarded shit.
I don't know anything.
This is that Alex Jones thing from Joe Rogan. He's like, I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little bit retarded.
dude. Alex Jones.
If you ever want, dude, just watch. Like, I just love. That's
Turn
my-
the friggin' frogs gay.
I love the video where like the guy chases him down the street in New York, and they're just videoing him, and he's like, "Fuck you, fuck you!"
And he's so mean. You get back here, motherfucker. I'll beat the fuck out of you. Like, dude, it's just the shit he says. I'll watch the podcast, like a 3-hour long podcast with him over a movie. I really will, because I'm just sitting there
so
like,
funny.
It is. It's fucking entertaining.
I wish I could
Dude,
sweat
amazing.
that much.
Right?
I really wish I could sweat that much.
Yeah.
What do you think his dad's like?
Dead.
No, he's just a character. He's one of those people where he's like, let me tell you, like, the pigeons, you gotta watch out for them. You don't see any pigeons right now because
He literally avoided all accountability for his podcast by his manager saying, like, he is an acting persona. It's like, that is a fake
That's
person.
so fuck. Yeah, that's so not true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's
Mike,
no way.
Mike, move in a little bit.
Oh yeah, hello.
You guys are forgetting you're on the big screen right
I know.
here.
He keeps forgetting that he's the guy, too.
I am not the guy.
He's
We
the
are
guy.
the guy.
No,
We
he's
are the
the guy.
collective.
You guys
guy.
all are the fucking.
We're all the guy,
I'm
but
just
Mike's
the guy
a little
that stands
bit...
in the front.
Right.
That's
Let me say,
really
you guys
it.
are
That's
you guys are
accurate.
all extremely interesting, and like,
you.
and this is I'm taking that's
man.
like a nice thing, guys. They're really cool.
I could just kiss you right now.
I know, right? We'll save that. We'll do that in the bloopers. You gotta pay to see that.
Yeah, that's
But
the
it's on
picture.
our only-
I'd say it's like my favorite indie bands. I think like Cage the Elephant.
Oh, they're
I
really
like
good.
a lot.
Cage the
Yeah, me
Elephant.
too.
You consider Foster the People?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I loved
they
that back
had
in the day,
one-
dude. That one album.
Yeah.
What was it called again? That first one they
Torches.
did? Yeah,
Torches.
Torches. I
Yeah.
listened to like that
Torches.
nonstop.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the stuff that we've done, a lot of the new stuff,
Yeah.
is very For me, there's another local band, Have a Good Season.
Have a
Okay.
Good Season is
Yeah.
so good.
Fucking killer.
They're
a
from
Good
Eaton
Season.
Town, actually. They're
Okay.
unreal. They're
Yeah.
gonna be. They're gonna be famous.
They're gonna be famous.
They're famous. They're so good.
They put out an album.
Along with you
I
guys,
bought the
come on.
vinyl. And a lot of their stuff I'd send to Sean and be like, yo, this shit's killer. And, just kind of like, pulling from everywhere that I possibly could to try and make the best music that we possibly can. So
Yeah, and you guys listen. This EP that's coming out, I'm excited for the new stuff that you have going, and that was my next thing. Is obviously I want everyone to go follow their Instagram it's at Via Ripa.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Via dot Ripa.
Dot Ripa, and then you guys are on Bandcamp.com as well.
Bandcamp, Spotify,
Yes.
Apple Music, anywhere you get streaming,
Tidal.
anywhere, YouTube,
And buying.
everywhere.
We're also... The iTunes store still exists, so you can buy our music off of the iTunes store as well. So
Cool.
I just want... I need to tell people that.
Oh no, I'll be honest, dude. I did not fucking know that.
Yeah.
Ever since, dude, I used to be that person that would do go to YouTube, vid to MP3 back in
Yeah.
the day,
Yep.
and then I'm
Dude,
just
I
like,
did
dude,
that too.
$5 a month for Apple Music.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sign that, and I had the student
Yeah.
discount too.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
I just buy all of my... I still buy all my music because
Good
I'm
for
a
you.
sucker. But
No, listen,
No,
good for
I did.
you.
I did until 2 years ago, and then I got into Spotify. But
yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's so easy,
Yeah,
and
too
it's just
easy.
like that's what I hate. Where I have an iPhone. I don't know if any of you have droids. I was gonna just talk shit about droids or whatever.
No, please
Not
talk
a
shit about
caveman
droids.
that has
Yeah.
droids. But yeah, so what do you have? What do you guys have coming up? Tell me.
So we just got done recording 11 songs in August.
Wow,
On October 30th, guys, the
day before Halloween.
day before Halloween, we are putting out 2 new songs, Summer is Dead and Jaws. Summer is Dead is a song that Mike worked on when he was in Via Ripa 4 years ago.
Sick.
And there's this really cool video of him playing on the dock, and everyone who's seen this video just messaged you need to record this. So Summer is Dead and Jaws are the first 2 songs of our 11 songs that are coming out over the next course of the months or whatever. And October 30th, Jaws and Summer is Dead. And basically, we haven't really figured it out yet, but we plan on releasing 2 or 3 EPs over the next course of months to keep the music flowing.
Yeah,
I would imagine that all of the 11 should be out by
Next summer.
late April, early May, somewhere around that time.
Yeah.
and when
trying
the
to get
songs
everything
do come out, literally just send me the links to them,
absolutely.
and I
Of
can
course.
story them. And we have, of course, over the 10K, so I could do the story swipe up for you guys.
Cross-platform
I fuck with you.
promotion,
No,
love
that's
it.
what I'm saying. It helps, dude. I was gonna say with so many guests, dude. Like you guys, I wanted you guys to come on, and you guys are happy to come on.
I'm
but
so happy.
Me
I didn't
too.
think
This
I
is
didn't think you
amazing.
guys were gonna respond. Honestly,
No,
bro.
no,
it was
dude.
just like
I was hyped because I like a variety of guests, dude. But we've dealt with other people where it's been either they're wishy-washy with coming on, or it makes it feel like they're doing us a favor. And I hate that. It's such a fun. Honestly, so many businesses. Funny enough, dude, we have them on. I'm not gonna say which ones, but we have them on, and then they fucking hate us after. And it's it's weird, but all the influencers, let's just say individual people like you guys, the talented people. I'm not gonna say those aren't talented, but they all fuck with us heavily. But it's weird where we've had some people like Gianni's just still cool with us, people like that. But honestly, I just say fucked up shit. Like I always quote. I literally told the Asbury Park Press one time to go fuck themselves on camera.
Nice.
It was just a long story because they didn't like post. They didn't say our podcast was like in the top 10 to listen to when like all the other ones were like all audio shit ones. Like we do videos whenever you guys speak, it cuts to you guys. But no, dude, I'm hyped to have you on. This is our first band experience, and I knew that having you guys on, it's just not a one-person thing where, you know, this is something where you're taking all your personalities and putting your heart and soul into this special project. And I'm just like, no cap, you guys have good music. And I'm not just saying this on camera, guys. Like we'll definitely put it on the story, of course, for you guys to listen to. But yeah, additionally, we're gonna have them perform a song in here, which but this is our 20th episode, so we've come a long way.
Special.
And yeah, I really wanted to have you guys on. We have some big guests, of course, coming and going. The only band that we've had on, and that for the foreseeable future. So we're hyped to have you guys.
Very cool.
And yeah, guys. So we're gonna close it out. I'm gonna shift in the music and stuff before this.
Poopy butt. All right.
Poopy butt.
Poopy butt.
All right.
We're Via Ripa. This is called Nicotine.
And this is an intro that you'll only ever hear live.
Cool beans.
You guys happy with that?
I'm actually really happy with that.
Cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You cool with that, Matt? Cool.
Molto bene.
So yeah, we'll use the second one. We'll use that one.
But thank you again for watching the MCM Podcast number 20. It was a pleasure having the band Via Ripa here. Guys, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we'll see you later. So make sure if you like this episode, subscribe to the podcast, of course, at Monmouth County Memes, the page at the MCM Podcast YouTube channel, and follow Via Ripa. Okay, everything that they do, they have a bunch of shit coming up, and you're going to want to see them. Local Monmouth County guys, so we fuck with that especially. And we'll catch you next week. See ya.
Let's fucking go.
Gnarly, man.